Us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Carolina Panthers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Oh, able to avoid him. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers? 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss. Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. The numbers on the ground last week for Hubbard. 16 carries, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Young to throw it. Quick slant to Watson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48.
Off the play fake, Young. He finds his man, complete. That's King. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 19 carries, 116 yards, and a trip to the end zone. Play action, now Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
So, partner, you know, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue it here in this game.
He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll roll him out right. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The Niners at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on on display in that victory.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the 49er first down.
Back to throw, Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Purdy. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3, fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, 49ers.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Purdy looking to throw. Caught on the slant. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk. A 9-yard touchdown ground. And the 49ers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there. But how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Here we go. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That second down play nets a -4. So here's a 3rd and 14. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 7. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy from the gun. Pass caught by Pearsall. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. Out of the gun, Purdy. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Purdy now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. A quick throw completed by Purdy. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. 7-7, our score after 1. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw, Young. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now here's Young. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Mykel Williams with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Now Purdy. Flushed out right. Musgrave's got it out right. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Young to throw it. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Now Young. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Let's go.
Now Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Young now. Got a man. That's Legette. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Young from the shotgun. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, 49ers.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A first carry here for Jordan James. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down, San Francisco.
Operating from the gun, Purdy.
Got a man, that's Ayuk.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the Panthers' 18-yard line.
2nd and 6. Play action, now Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. James. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Young.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Here's James. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They go play action here. Purdy. That is caught.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 14.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And avoids the contact by sliding. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. On the ground is James. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On the move to his left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Brock Purdy
As the first half is winding down.
And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, nice move. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Cardinals. It's the Emmitt Smith Bowl for those of you of a certain age. And here is the running back. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is C.J. Stroud. He's going to take this one himself, 2 touchdowns throwing as well. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Texans looking for their second win after an opening week loss. They're up at halftime. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Bucs looking for a win after 2 losses to start out the season. They lead this one at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Purdy. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
7 yards. It's second down.
Purdy looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 11. And it's third down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can not afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing, Young. And that is incomplete here.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
At the 21-yard line.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Look at the big man rumble. He's on his way.
Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Panthers get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
31. Panthers.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, San Francisco.
Purdy now to throw.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
First down, San Francisco.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Young will set to throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Carolina. And shutting him off, now open field. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over first and 10. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Right back to him on first down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Now Purdy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26.
First down, San Francisco.
Back to throw. Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 7-yard line.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now first and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Pass caught by Pearsall.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And quickly they get to the line.
Gain of 23 yards. First down, 49ers.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Musgrave. A gain of 19 yards. And a 49er.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brandon Ayuk with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year.
And the Niners are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Now Young.
That's taken in by Watson.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Well, he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, Young. This will be caught at about the 6. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll throw again. Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Sanchez set to kick off.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49ers offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if we keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Purdy on the sneak. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run it with James. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. And this offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Panthers 35.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, Young. He's got a man. It's his fullback. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. This is caught by McMillan. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Right back to Hubbard. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
At the Niners' 45-yard line.
Now here's Young. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 3rd down, Young from the gun. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. James. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll run on first down. It's James. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49ers first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
13 yards there and a Niner first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final act of the ball game.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going